My mom raised my brother and I. My parents divorced when I was very young. I always had the example there of hard work. You know, she put herself through school. She raised my brother and I. So for me, not working hard and failing in life is not an option. My name's Ivan Herrera. I'm 24 years old. I'm originally from the Imperial Valley. I grew up in Mexicali and I moved to San Diego when I was 6. I began my wrestling training when I was 12, and then I made the transition from wrestling to MMA right after high school. And fortunately, I had a coach that introduced me to a vegan diet. Growing up, I had an uncle who was a pro boxer. He was a good boxer, so he kind of set the example for me. My mom actually boxed too as a kid. You know, in Mexico, soccer and boxing is a poor man's sport, and it's just those influences were always there. I was always around the gym. 50% of my training is my diet. I spend just as much time preparing my food as I do training. You know, in the last few years I've been, you know, competing. It's just, I was just searching for the advantage. You know, like I'm not the best, but I work hard, and you know, my nutrition is very, very important to me. My diet is already kind of laid out. Like I eat almost the same thing every day, like a certain amount, everything's weighed, and then once it's a science, you know, you're to figure out your weight. And I've been cutting weight since I was 14, so some of these guys trip out because sometimes, you know, I'll do like a 15-pound weight cut in less than a day. You know, products like kombucha, stuff like that, I mean, it really helps. I mean, it keeps you strong because at the same time, a lot of these guys cut a lot of weight, and all that training you did goes out the window. Everything that with the vegan lifestyle kind of goes in with, you know, living green, right, and that transition. And something I've always been interested in is traveling. You know, and I've actually traveled a lot, and one of the big things that I think that we need to focus on is infrastructure. I'm actually interested in civil engineering, so just yeah, getting ready to transfer to SDSU soon. I think it's important to have some diversity in your life. You know, with the education and with my other interests as far as my volunteering, my cross training, as far as my spiritual, like my yoga, my meditation. It all correlates. You know, it's all that same energy. Another reason I fight, I mean, is this livelihood. I mean, I got my wife, I have a kid on the way, and so it's more reason for me to train harder and fight well.